in Montana, silver hair and weathered hands. Said he found his peace in praying, helping folks to understand. Past the steeple, past the people, simple truth he came to see. That the path ain't always pretty, but it sets your spirit free. Some find it in a pickup truck, some find it down on their knees. Some chase across the county line, others plant their family trees. Found mine in the places I've been and the faces that I see. This happiness ain't just one thing, it's everything we need to do. Down in Texas met a rancher, working cattle for the dawn. Said his heaven's in the saddle, where the prairie meets the morn. Perfectly placed peace of mind in the rhythm of his days. While the rest of us keep searching, he just rides and finds his way. Some find it in a pickup truck, some find it down on their knees. Some chase across the county line, others plant their family trees. Found mine in the places I've been and the faces that I see. This happiness ain't just one thing, it's everything you need. Every soul's got its own compass, every heart knows where to roam. Some folks travel around the world just to find what's close to home. Met a waitress in Wyoming, pouring coffee with a smile. Said she raised 3 kids alone here, walked through fire mile by mile. Pride in every single penny, love in every tired bone. Now she knows just what she's worth here, made this little town her own. Some find it in a pickup truck, some find it down on their knees. Some chase across the county line, others plant their family trees. Found mine in the places I've been and the faces that I see. This happiness ain't just one thing, it's everything you need to be. Met a man downtown in his $1,000 shoes. Said he'd found his purpose climbing corporate ladders. Corner office view, thought he had it made, till his doctor told him better slow down, it matters. Some folks chase the dollar sign, some run after love divine. But when the day is done, there ain't no race to run. 'Cause there ain't no formula for feeling right, no guarantees, no perfect life. What fills my cup might leave yours empty still. That's just the way it is, and hell, that's how it's meant to be. Your paradise ain't necessarily the same damn view that sets my spirit free. Ain't that the mystery? Ooh, the mystery, yeah, the sweet mystery, history. My mama found her peace in a garden full of beans. Daddy's still convinced that fishing is the answer. Sister moved out west, found herself a band. Now she's singing blues and swears she's never been better. Some need mountains high, others need open sky. But when the truth comes clean, there ain't no guarantee. 'Cause there ain't no formula for feeling, there ain't no formula for feeling right. Compares muse, both work to my word. One my nickels happy still, that's the staying. Hell, I try once hit and beat both hells and 7 reap. And saying that weakness is naturally, and history. Been around enough to know that happiness ain't just for show. It hits different for us all. Some stand tall, some crawl, yes, some crawl. Me, I found my place on this old front porch swing, with my guitar and you beside me, baby. Don't need much at all, just this simple song, and your hand in mine to keep my world from spinning. Some chase shooting stars, some stay right where they are. But when the day's through, all that matters is what's true. 'Cause there ain't no formula for feeling right. Don't get a dreams, want a turkey knife, or milk lines because it is shell as listed the whales. Hell, that's how I split the beat, but when sin is to settle me, sing a dream, just nights be free. Make that up the mystery, mystery. Let it be, let it be, just let it be. Life's got a way of teaching us all, different paths, different calls. My brother's out there in his three-piece suit, corner office, Italian boots. He finds his peace in climbing high, says success makes him come alive. But when I ask if he's content, he just smiles and shows no hint of doubt about his chosen way. 'Cause that's what makes his perfect day. Some folks chase dollars, some chase dreams, some find joy in simple things. You got your path, I got mine, and that's what makes this life divine. 'Cause happiness ain't just one thing, it's whatever makes your heart sing. My best friend lives down by the lake, in a cabin that she helped to make. No fancy car or diamond rings, just peace in all the small things. She'd tell me that she's got it right, watching stars burn bright at night, while I keep searching far and wide for something that might feel just right. Some folks chase dollars, some chase dreams, some find joy in simple things. You got your path, I got mine, that's what makes this life divine. 'Cause happiness ain't just one thing, it's whatever makes your heart sing. And me, I'm somewhere in between, not too simple, not too keen on chasing what the world says matters, when my heart knows what I'm after. Listen up, let me break it down clear. Everybody's got their own frontier. Some find peace in bank accounts growing, others in the seeds they're sowing. Life ain't about what others say, it's about finding your own way to that feeling deep inside, when you know you're on your right. Some folks chase dollars, some chase dreams, some find joy in simple things. You got your path, I got mine, and That's what makes this life divine. 'Cause happiness ain't just one thing. It's whatever makes your heart sing. Whatever makes your heart sing. I met a man in a three-piece suit, corner office with $1 million view. He told me success was his only way to feel alive at the end of each day. But I've been thinking lately about all the different ways happiness ain't just one thing. It's different for you and me. Some need mountains of green, others just need someone to see that happiness ain't just one thing. No, it ain't just one thing at all. Down the road lives a simple man, got married young, built a life hand in hand. 2 kids running in their backyard. Says he's rich in all the ways that count in his heart. And I've been thinking lately about all the different ways happiness ain't just one thing. It's different for you and me. Some need mountains of green, others just need someone to see that happiness ain't just one thing. Happy ain't just a way. Everyone's got their own way. Some folks chase trains, others plant their roots deep in the plains. There ain't no wrong or right, just different stars we follow in the night. Me, I found mine in a simple tune on my old guitar beneath the afternoon. Don't need much to make my spirit rise, just peace of mind and open skies. Happiness ain't just one thing. It's different for you and me. Some need mountains of green, others just need someone to see that happiness ain't just one thing. Well, it ain't just one thing. Find your own kind of happiness. Yeah, find your own way home. You chase the stars way up high, while I'm content here by my side. What makes you smile and what makes me whole? What makes you run just makes me slow. What makes you smile ain't what makes me whole. Some need the crowd, some need the fame. I've got my peace right where I lay. What makes you smile ain't what makes me whole. What makes you run just makes me slow. What makes you smile ain't what makes me whole. Big city lights for you, small town nights for me. Different kinds of freedom, both of us set free. What makes you smile ain't what makes me whole. What makes you run just makes me slow. What makes you smile ain't what makes me whole. Ain't what makes me whole. Ooh, every back road tells me stories, stories of you. Mail still comes to your old box down Pine Tree Lane. And Mrs. Johnson asks about you after Sunday rain. Your footprints in the cement by a Miller store. Remember when we signed our names back in '94? Every back road tells me stories of you. Every back road tells me stories of you. Every back road tells me stories. Every fence post holds your name while you're chasing bigger glories. I'm right here still the same. Every back road tells me stories of you. That rusty swing set where we used to play. Your dad's old truck, I see it there most days. The corner store where you'd buy bubble gum. The crossing guard who knew us both would come. Every back road tells me stories of you. Every back road tells me stories of you. Every back road tells me stories. Every fence post holds a man. I was chasing Dilby Hories. I might be still the same. Every back road sang stories of you. Some folks say I should've left this town, should've spread my wings and settled somewhere else somehow. But these roads speak to me in ways I'll never know. Every memory painted on the place I call home. Every back road tells me stories. Every back road tells me stories of you. Christmas cards come from a different state, but here's your favorite bench still by the lake. I keep your secrets safe within these hills. The life you left behind is living still. Every back road tells me stories of you. Every back road tells me stories of you. Every back road tells is stories of you. Every back road tells me stories. Steam rising from my coffee cup as the sun peeks over maple trees. Screen door creaks its morning song, birds call back so peacefully. These mountains standing tall and true, like old friends who never change. While pickup trucks roll down Main Street, past faces I've known all my days. This view right here, it speaks to me more than any distant shore. Every morning brings something new, though nothing's different from before. Though nothing's different from before. Mrs. Johnson tends her garden, Billy's dog runs through the yard. The postman waves his daily as church bells ring from afar. Children skip down sidewalk squares, just like I did way back then. Some things don't need improving, some places keep you whole again. This view right here, it speaks to me more than any distant shore. Every morning brings something new, though nothing's different from before. Though nothing's different from before. As the evening paints the sky in red and porch lights start to glow, I feel the day's warmth lingering in all the peace I've come to know. This view right here, it speaks to me more than any distant shore. Every morning brings something new, though nothing's different from before. Though nothing's different from before. Old fence posts lean against the morning frost. Each mile marker counts the years I've lost. The gravel crunches underneath my wheels, bringing back everything that time conceals. My father's truck would wind around these bends, back when every summer seemed to never end. I learned to drive on these familiar curves, each turn holding memories it preserves. These mountain roads remember who I am. They've known my footsteps since I was a child. Every stone and every grain of sand tells the story of this mountain child. These roads remember, these roads remember. Morning mist rises from the valley floor, like smoke signals from some distant shore. The radio fades in and out of tune, just like memories of that summer moon. The old white church still stands beside the hill where Mama sang, and I believe she's singing still. Some things change, but some remain the same, like the mountain silhouette against the rain. These mountain roads remember who I am. They've known my footsteps since I was a child. Every stone and every grain of sand tells the story of this mountain child. These roads remember, these roads remember, these roads remember. Time may weather every stone, change the places I call home, but these roads, they know the way back to who I was that day. These mountain roads remember who I am. They've known my footsteps since I was a child. Every stone and every grain of sand tells the story of this mountain child. These roads remember. Just another town along the way. One more stop before I leave again. Coffee shop with champagne on Main, where the waitress knows everyone's name. And I tell myself just passing through, like every other place I ever knew. But something feels a little bit strange when she smiles and asks if I'll stay. Never meant to stay, never meant to stay, but this town, it keeps pulling me back. Never meant to stay, no, I never meant to stay, but I found my roots right here, and that's a fact. Started taking walks down by the creek, found myself saying hi to folks I meet. Fixed the old truck in Johnson's yard, now he waves each morning from afar. And every Sunday at the fair, there's music floating through the air. And I catch myself swaying there. Never meant to stay, never meant to stay, but this town, it keeps pulling me back. Never meant to stay, no, I never meant to stay, but I found my roots right here, and that's a fact. Oh, seasons change without me knowing. Oh, now these streets feel just like home. Never planned no roots to start growing. Sometimes home finds you on its own. Now I got a garden in the back, got a favorite booth where I always sat,
Got people here who know my face. Got 100 reasons I should stay. Never meant to stay, never meant to stay. But this town, it keeps pulling me back. Never meant to stay, no, I never meant to stay. But I found my roots right here, and that's a fact. I found my roots right here, and that's a fact. Salt air in my lungs from the ocean away. Through bustling streets, my mind starts to stray to weathered boats and fishermen's songs. The pier where I learned right from wrong. Mother's voice calling through morning mist. All those moments I dearly miss. Far from the shore where I belong. Can the distance make love grow strong? These foreign streets, they burn so bright, but my heart sees the cold northern light. Do the waves still sing my name in Hokkaido? Will the tides remember me when I go home? Do the waves still sing my name in Hokkaido? So we will watashi no namae wo oendiyushita. Ooh, waves keep rolling. Ooh, time keeps flowing. Winter frost on fishing nets at dawn. The scent of seaweed, now it's gone. My father's hands, rough from the sea, teaching patience, setting me free. Every morning boats would sway. Now memories drift far away. Towers of steel and stone, my compass points me back to home, where seabirds dance on salty breeze, and time moves slow like ancient trees. Do the waves still sing my name in Hokkaido? Will the tides remember me when I go home? The waves still sing my name in Hokkaido. Ooh, waves keep rolling. Ooh, time keeps flowing. The answer's in the sea, calling back to me. The maple leaves are turning now, just like the year you went away. I passed your father's weathered plow, still waiting where you left it lay. The morning frost has touched the fields where summer held its gentle sway. And though the autumn bounty yields, I write these words but cannot say. The river keeps your secret still, and I keep watch here day by day. While seasons change upon this hill, your footprints never fade away. December brings the quiet snow. The old stone wall stands white with peace. Your mother stops to say hello and asks if I've heard news at least. The winter birds still know your call. They gather where you used to sing. I see your face in photos small, in frames that time's begun to weave. The river keeps your secret still, and I keep watch here day by day. While seasons change upon this hill, your footprints never fade away. Miles between us grow so wide, but something here remains the same. These mountains still reach up with pride, and every stream recalls your name. Another spring arrives at last. The wildflowers paint your favorite trail. I wonder if these letters passed through cities where you might prevail. The valley holds your memory in every breeze that passes through. And though you chose to roam free, I'll guard this place, these words for you. Secret still, and I keep watch you day by day. While seasons change upon this, your footprints never fade away. Walking these familiar trails today without your footsteps, just me and morning frost. Something missing in these hills. These hills still know your name. These hills still know your name. When wind blows through the pines, I swear I hear you say my name. These hills still know your name. Your old truck's tire tracks fading from the gravel path. Remember catching fireflies right where I'm standing now. These hills still know your name. These hills still know your name. When wind blows through the pines, I swear I hear you say my name. These hills still know your name. different stamps, each one further than the last. Still climbing different mountains, still chasing different stars. These hills still know your name. These hills still know your name. When wind blows through the pines, I swear I hear you say my name. These hills still know your name. Know your name. Still know your name. Still know your running my fingers across familiar grain, where generations gather joy and pain. Coffee rings from morning talks with Dad, homework struggles mother's patience had. The scratches tell me more than words could say about the life we live from day to day. Time leaves its mark, but love remains through summer sun and autumn rains. What seems so simple holds us all through seasons rise and seasons fall. Los recuerdos de mi abuela aquí, sus manos amasando pan para mí, el aroma dulce de su amor, historias que me daban valor. Some things stay steady while the world spins around, silent witness to the love we found, breaking bread and sharing wine, threading moments through space and time. Now my own child traces patterns there, morning sunlight catching in their hair, and I can feel the warmth of those before, their presence lingering forevermore. In every nick, in every weathered stain, the circle starts to turn again. Time leaves its mark, but love remains through summer sun and autumn rains. What seems so simple holds us all through seasons rise and seasons fall. The circle starts to turn again. The circle starts to turn again, again. Love remains. Love remains.
Stack of cards on my desk tonight, blank spaces where words should be. Pen in hand but can't find the right way
to say what I need. Just another traveler passing through these towns that all look the same to me. Postcards I'll never send, words that stay in my head. Morning coffee in Montana, your chair sits empty back home. Wanted to tell you about the mountains and how the wind makes me feel alone. Scribbled down 20 different starts, but none of them came out right. Postcards I'll never send, some things are best left unsaid. 'Cause maybe I'm scared to let you know just how much I miss the way things were. Better to keep these thoughts inside than admit I made the wrong turn. Small town diner yesterday morning, saw someone with your smile. Almost called, almost wrote it down, almost drove those 1,000 miles. But I just paid my bill and walked away, added one more card to my pile. Postcards I'll never send, some stories have no end. A stack of cards on my desk tonight, blank spaces where words should be. The morning light falls different on these hills. Every blade of grass holds time so still. Empty coffee cups sit on windowsills, and the paint keeps chipping day by day. The screen door swings with the wind's old way, while the seasons turn, but nothing stays. These fields remember what we tried to forget, every footstep grown over every sunset. Time keeps flowing like a river, yeah. These fields remember what we tried to forget. Grandmother's roses climb the weathered walls. Through the broken screen I hear her call. Sunday dinners, laughter down the halls. Now dust dances in the fading beams, and every room holds yesterday's scenes, while the wildflowers sway and lean. These fields remember what we tried to forget, every footstep grown over every sunset. Time keeps flowing like a river, yeah. These fields remember what we tried to forget. behind that old tin bucket, rust beside the well. Each creaking board has tales to tell of working hands and hearts that fell for this piece of earth beneath our feet, where memories grow like summer wheat and hold us close, bitter and sweet. These fields remember what we've tried to forget, every footstep grown over every sunset. Time keeps flowing like a river, yeah. These fields remember what we tried to forget. These fields remember, these fields remember. Coffee still hot, phone in my hand, night on the dot, just like we planned. 10 years away, it still feels the same when I hear you say my name. Your kids in the yard, mine fast asleep. 3-hour time change, but we still keep this little tradition alive somehow. Through ups and downs we know how. Every Sunday morning at 9, crossing state lines, feeling fine. Your voice on the phone makes this place feel like home. Every Sunday, rain or shine. You tell me about the old high school. They tore it down to build something new. Remembered attention, passing notes, sneaking out in your daddy's boat. I tell you about the city scene. Not quite the life I thought it'd be, but hearing you laugh makes it okay. Some things never change, they say. Every Sunday morning at 9, crossing state lines, feeling fine. Your voice on the phone makes this place feel like home. Every Sunday, rain or shine. Look, I packed up my life in a rental truck, said I needed more than small town luck. Career climbing, big dreams chasing, hard racing, new life facing, bills stacking, deadlines tracking. No time for nothing before we're passing. But every week when this phone rings, I remember what really means everything. Back to those days when we were young, before all these adult games begun. They say you can't go home anymore, but maybe that ain't what home is for. Maybe it's just this connection we keep, these Sunday calls that run deep, through marriage moves and baby names. Different lives, but we stayed the same. Every Sunday morning at 9, crossing state lines, feeling fine. Your voice on the phone makes this place feel like home. Every Sunday, rain or shine. Every Sunday, we make time. standing by the old oak fence at sunset, watching Daddy's tractor kick up dust. Tomorrow morning I'll be headed eastward, but tonight I need to make a trust. Got my bags all packed up in the pickup. Mom's been crying since the early dawn. These fields have raised me, shaped me, made me, and I swear I won't be gone too long. Made a promise to these dirt roads, every mile leads back to you. Carve my name into that barn door, and my heart's still beating true, still beating true. 6 months turned to 3 years easy. The city kept me chasing something new. Letters home got shorter, fewer, weaker, but that promise kept on burning through. Every time I close my eyes at evening, see that sun sink low behind the pile, feel the gravel crunching underneath me, hear those crickets keeping perfect time. Made a promise to these dirt roads, every mile leads back to you. Caught my name into that barn door, and my heart's still beating true, still beating true. Some folks call it running, but I call it finding my way home. Now I'm standing at that same old fence post, different person than I was before, but these fields still know exactly who I am, and that promise means even more. Made a promise to these dirt roads, every mile leads back to you. Call my name into that barn door, and my heart's still beating true, still beating true, ooh, still beating true. Dusty shelves line these wooden walls, old mason jars and faded calls. 20 years since I walked away, but that sound still rings today. Through the screen door, summer heat, every footstep still complete, and the bell above still rings the same, like time stood still and knew my name. Every morning, every day, that sweet sound won't fade, that sound won't fade away. Mrs. Johnson's behind the counter still, reading glasses, today's paper fill. Penny candy in glass jars shine, kids count a quarter, standing in line. She remembers my favorite kind, says she kept some back in time. And the bell above still rings the same, but time stood still and knew my name. Every morning, every day. That sweet sound won't fade away. Some things change and some remain, through sunshine, years and years of rain. But in this place where time moves slow, there's something pure that helps me know. Through the window I see my child touch the counter, look up and smile, standing where I used to stand, reaching up with tiny hands. And I hear that familiar sound as we turn to walk back down. And the bell above still rings the same. My time still stood still and knew my name. Every morning, every day, that sweet sound won't fade.